Hello, everyone. I don't think you can hear me. hmm Let me know in the chat if you can hear me. You can hear me? Okay, I just can't hear myself. That's fine. uh, Go ahead and ask me a question, Owen. I'm waiting on a computer to restore Windows, and that's the one we play games on. Ryan's in a meeting right now, so. Oh, yeah, so you can hear me. Great. Also, I can't see YouTube chat right now, so if you're chatting YouTube, I don't know. This is what happens when you leave me in charge. Ryan is in a meeting. Hopefully, he'll be here soon. The computer which we play games on is bogged down. So if it pops back up, we'll play some games. In the meantime, we can just hang out and chat. I'm always Ryan just got Ryan. In the meantime, we can just sit and chat. What did you think of the porgs? I thought the porgs were pretty cool. I was expecting the porgs. This is Star Wars for those who haven't seen it to be annoying, and I thought they used them just fine. Why do you seem so quiet? There's so people have been messing with the equipment, and I don't know enough about it to. Let's see. I can hear myself if I do that. You can barely hear me. Well, I am whispering. But that's just it. I always forget this stuff. I've done it before. I'm on orange. Those are my headphones. Let me check in here. But yeah, I thought Star Wars was good. Ryan should be coming in, and oh god, here he is. I'll switch seats with you if you want.
You don't have to. I can ride shotgun.
Okay, that's fine.
In fact,
Here
how about I
are.
fix this? Wait, did you already fix it?
Well, I switched over to the game computer, but the game computer is not working. So,
Did you?
people say I'm quiet.
Hey, everybody. You're quiet. I don't hear
Yeah.
myself, so that might be part of the problem.
Mm, I always forget.
Check, check, check. What could be wrong?
People are tuning in for the technical difficulties. Let's see. I can turn this
No,
volume.
don't do that one. That's
No,
like
I want to.
that's like where it needs to be. You know what? I bet Evan messed with some stuff. Evan was in here using this for other things.
Yeah,
Did you change that monitor back? That's what I was looking at.
I
Why don't
did
we have that top
not.
monitor?
I didn't mess with
Oh,
that.
I
I
know
just
why.
used that.
Okay, I can fix that.
Super quiet. What's the funniest thing I can remember writing at Jackbox?
Your application.
That's true. Um, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of things I like some of the Jack commercials I think turned out pretty good. I feel like a lot of times this is just kind of the life of a writer. You're always 50% in love with something and 50% hate it. So some things that I absolutely did not. It's not that I didn't care for them, but I was like, I can do better. Turned out to be fantastic stuff. Um, I think there's a this or that I wrote that went over really well for Facebook. That was like name of a Lindsay Lohan movie or the name of a great train disaster. So when it pops up, it's like it's either Lindsay Lohan or a train wreck. That went over great. Uh, but other than that, recently I'm trying to think. There's some really good Fibbage 3 stuff that came up. Like I feel like the taking the blinks out were really good. Some of the picture questions turned out great. Yeah, keep the questions rolling here. Assuming you can hear me. No, no. Oh, no. Basically, it's Ryan holding a monitor in one hand and a falling light stand in the other. Bomb or Adam Sandler movies definitely me. If it's something with a celebrity and then me calling them a name, it's almost always me. We kind of have an unofficial don't make fun. Don't be mean to celebrities. And I'm the writer who always like pushes that a little bit. I wrote Bomber Adam Sandler. I wrote um, Lindsay Lohan Trainwreck. There's a third one that I barely got through, and I can't remember what it was. I tried to write one. Poor Ryan. That was either a name of a muscle in your ass or the name of like I think a Russian cave or something like that. So it was you had to know the difference between your ass or a hole in the ground. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, that one did not make it in. I think that one actually got me reprimanded. So okay. Once again, let's give Ryan big thanks for handling this crap.
Check, check, check. Hey, everybody. Whoops.
What are your thoughts on Celebrity Big Brother? I don't watch Big Brother.
Hey.
Do you want to be the host for any future games? Not really. Oh, hey. Yeah, I may get the game computer.
Nicely done.
I've never hosted. I don't know that I'll ever host. I don't know that I quite like. We have really good voice actors. I'd rather write. I like to perform. Like I like to be on stage. I don't necessarily like to do things like hosting. So
Well, you're
like
in
I'd be
commercials, which is great.
yeah,
as well.
I like doing stuff. I like
But-
doing silly stuff and all that. I would rather work with someone like Tom Gottlieb or somebody who's really much better than I am.
You have a nice folksy voice, though.
Yeah, it's fine. But like somebody who's an actual voice artist, I'd rather like work with them and like give them funny things to say.
Right.
I feel like that's one thing over the years. Like when I first started doing improv, ooh, I sound good. Doing improv, it's all about like kind of, I don't know, working on your craft. But then when you work with someone who's like can do things you can't, like I started gravitating towards those people and be like, can I give you
And try to sabotage.
this? Yeah, exactly. I bring them down, make myself feel better. I cannot talk. But yeah. Do you host your? I host the Simpsons trivia night. It's me and my buddy Aaron's. We split it, and it's usually just me yelling at people. So I joke. There's only like once per night I have to yell at people. So
Check, 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 check. I think we sound. Or is that louder, guys?
we still asking questions. Yeah, we're just talking, man. We're just talking.
Yeah. We're trying to get the main PC working so we can actually play games. But
Looks like it may be
you know what? We're just hanging out, guys. Don't worry about it. Yeah, you sound fine. Okay. Check,
And again,
check.
I can't see. I didn't get YouTube chat up.
Okay.
So I can't.
YouTube chat? All right, we can work on that.
So if you're talking to us on YouTube, I'm not ignoring you. It's just I can't see you. But yeah. What's your top flu remedy? Not being around people. I don't know that I've ever had the real flu.
See, I thought I had the real flu.
Okay.
And I'm like, phew, the flu, huh? You guys are right. It's terrible. Then last year, I really got the real flu, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I had not had it. It is the worst. I felt like I was going to die.
That's what I've heard. I don't think I've ever had that. I've had like all the normal stuff, but yeah. Once you hear what the flu actually is, I don't think I've ever really had it.
Yeah. Okay, we got the chat up in YouTube, guys. Hey, how are you? I got to YouTube is just always still user friendly. I just
Coke
have to.
helps you, see?
Oh,
You-
Coke
Yeah. That's good for a hangover. So
can't hurt. I mean, it can.
you can. You like pour it all over your face or something.
Well, I don't know if that would hurt
Well,
necessarily.
but then you drown in it. Like
Wait, but now that's a real leap, though,
I like
isn't it?
I like to waterboard myself to get rid of that.
Why
hangover.
would you like that?
Hey, I find out what I'm really thinking.
Wait a minute. Hey, Emser, Sea Spirit Guard. Hey, William Allison, Luke Bennett. We're in the YouTube chat. Thanks for getting everything up and running here, Warren. I was running
I
late.
did very little.
No, you did everything exactly. In fact, the only thing that went wrong was stuff that they had changed because they were using this room for something else. So
That's the thing. Like if somebody makes settings changes, that's when it throws me for a loop.
Right.
So we're trying to launch Steam.
oh, did you hit it already?
Yeah, it's just not happening yet.
This computer we used to play games on is maybe dying. which I'm going to blame for any time we see our games screw up on this stream. It's just the computer. Actually, do you have the why don't we open that folder right there?
There we go.
Let's see if you and I can get in. That's how we'll know it's working.
Here.
Yep. And then if it's working, we can all get in. Why aren't we hearing audio from that?
The YouTube player is open, like the.
No, why aren't we hearing game audio?
Oh. Maybe we're partially deaf.
Wait, that seems unlikely to me, Warren.
That's how it works. Like
Yeah,
some,
no,
you just
but
don't hear some things.
no, but that's not Warren.
No. Somebody told me
No,
that.
I think I got it.
I found out one time when I waterboarded myself with Coke Classic.
Well, you can't beat the real thing. Okay.
Yeah, it works.
That's something else to fix. Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to fix the audio, but while we're doing that, let's play some Guespionage live.
Boom.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Now, Guespionage Live is a version of Guespionage that we are testing around in stadiums and other live events. And unlike regular Guespionage, it doesn't have players and audience. Everybody is a player, so everybody can get in. Everyone is not only guessing and not only answering the questions, but they're also guessing what the overall percentage is going to be.
Just go to jackbox.live. You don't need a room code. Just jackbox.live. Hit play.
Right.
So, yeah. Stod, put it in there. Yeah. Jackbox.live. Yeah, we got 21 people in. It'll start automatically here in a second. See, I can hear my voice right now from the feed. I don't need to be hosting games, so.
Wait, you can hear your voice from
Well, because the video's playing. So I'm getting everything. Yeah.
I can't hear that in mine.
Oh, really?
Do we not
I'm
see-
hearing all of it.
Okay, I can fix that.
It's not a big deal. I'll just be insane. All right.
My ass in the shot?
Is Ryan's ass in the shot? Let us know.
Just go to 1-800 Ryan's ass.
1-900. We're charging money
Oh,
for
I
this.
see.
Yeah.
How's that?
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. So loud.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. You can fix that.
Oh, God. I'm deaf.
Warren, I'm not hearing it. You can hear it?
Yeah. It's really loud.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, they hear nothing on the stream.
Okay. Well, that's not right. Okay.
It's gone.
And you can't hear yourself twice anymore.
No. Just me. Come on. Oh. It's over. Well, so much for that.
Good comment.
I'm going to get into esports soon. Well, that's over.
And that's over.
In a home, what kind of flooring do you prefer? Oh, man. But there's so many different uses. Hey, Tessa, yeah, we can see the YouTube chat now. Someone can't hear jack shit.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have jack shit. We have Guespionage. I should imitate what the game audio would be. Hey, good guess.
Wait, is that you doing the host?
Guess on your phone at jackbox.live.
Thanks, Barney Fife.
What's it going to be? I guess 72%. What? You only 5% of you prefer wood flooring. It's beautiful.
What? Yeah, wood flooring's the only way to go. It's fucking kids. Fucking millennials.
This game is over. There we go. Now I hear it. Yep. Alien or Predator? Whose side are you on? Alien's a dick. Like they were invented to wipe out humanity. Yeah. But Predator's got a heart of gold. Yeah, now we got audio.
Okay, hey guys. I'll adjust the volume. You know, you let somebody use this room, and this is what you get.
You know, all the chairs are sticky too.
Used to be, in my day, you let somebody use your streaming room, they put it back like it was. But I guess.
Valentine's Day was good, Tessie. Thanks for asking. Yeah. All right, this should be a big number, right? Damn well better be. Not big enough. Bullshit. Kids Day and their love of xenomorphs.
It is arguable that the Alien movies are maybe better.
Well, yeah, but that's not what it's asking.
That's not what the
like,
question
which one
was.
do you like better, the Alien
The
or
Alien.
the Predator?
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Oh yeah, I had a really bad radio experience once.
When you were being interviewed?
Yeah.
What happened?
So I used to work at an improv comedy shop in downtown St. Louis.
Well, to be fair, no matter what comes next, this was your fault.
Exactly right. So not only did they want me to basically improvise on the radio, like they just wanted me to talk about the comedy club. But going in, they're like, "Oh, maybe like you should do some bits." I'm like, "I'm probably not gonna do any bits. I'm probably just gonna give people the basics." And it was for a country station in St. Louis. So why they wanted us in, I don't know.
Okay.
But like a week before I was supposed to do this, we hired a new like marketing guy, and he just insisted on going with me. And it's like, and I was like, well, that makes sense. I mean, this is your career, whatever.
You're gonna be your handler.
Yeah. I was like, you know, that's fine. If there's things I forget to mention, like that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
This guy starts doing bits.
No way!
Yeah.
That's not where I thought this was going at all.
No. And it was like immediately inappropriate things coming out of his mouth. I'm just like, oh, what are you doing?
That's the worst advertisement. So I thought he was going to start pimping you to do bits.
Yeah. This guy was like, I'm on the radio as a comedian.
Oh,
like,
that's the saddest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, it was really
Was he
bad.
trying to draw you in to play with him?
Not really.
No, okay.
Yeah,
It's probably
it was,
better.
He just kind of went into like I said, his own bit sort of thing. And like the host was just looking at him like, what are you doing?
Wow.
And I think my expression was kind of like, what are you going to do?
That's a classic Warren. Well, here we are. We're all doing this now, whether we'd like to be or not.
People are driving and listening to this shit.
Boy, that's something. I'm sorry that happened to you, Warren.
Yeah, it's fine. I thought it was funny, so.
Sure. I did a lot of local TV stuff in high school and college, but I don't know that I've had a super embarrassing experience related to that.
I told you I insulted the Unabomber on TV in Nashville, right?
No.
Yeah. I
don't want to hear any more about it.
I didn't know I was going to be on the air, and I got stopped.
Wait, stop every... I told you how I made fun of the Unabomber. Well, I didn't know I was going to be on
I didn't think they would
air.
actually put it on the air.
Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
I was on campus. That was in Nashville. Have you ever eaten anything out of a tray? God, no. And I was just walking to get dinner at the cafeteria, and I got stopped by a news crew because that's when he was putting out like a manifesto, I think it was, where he was like,
he had not been
demands.
captured.
Exactly, yeah. And something about like people were debating whether or not they should publish it.
Yeah.
And I got stopped, and the news crew was like, well, should they? I was like, no.
Yeah.
What a nut job.
Yeah.
You know, and I was just like, I don't know. I don't even know what my real opinion of it was, but. And then the next day, everybody's like, man, you were on the news calling the Unabomber a nut job. And I'm like, oh, shit. Like, good thing he hates technology.
Yeah, don't open your mail if it comes from Pony Express.
Why do they keep putting my address at the bottom of the
That seems,
thing?
frankly, irresponsible to me. That's so funny. 19.
Oh, I was really close.
I was pretty close at 13.
I saw like a Discovery Channel type thing about him a couple years ago, and like he lived in Chicago for a while, and there's like a weird building if you're on the Brown line between, I guess that would be not Southport. What's the next stop after Southport? Is that Paulina? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Going away from
Going
Armitage.
north.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
I think it's Paulina and Addison where you make like a weird turn. There's like a weird building sitting there. Apparently the bomber lived in there because they're like, oh, he was at such and such whatever street. And I was like,
I don't think I knew the Unabomber lived in Chicago.
yeah.
Was that am I way out of the loop? Was that
I
common
think he
knowledge?
was hopping around all the time.
Right.
But like they tracked down his address at one time. It's like, oh, it's this place. The creepy old building right there as you
Yeah,
turn.
no shit. Oh, that's funny.
All right, I think we all know what we're asking.
Well, it's got to be
here, so-
high. I mean, yeah. In the age of Trump, especially, you don't want
true,
someone
that's
coming
true.
by and seeing your manifesto or otherwise. Hey, everybody who I didn't say hi to. Hey, Mega Knight.
Yeah, listen to our Unabomber stories.
Yeah, this is, okay, if you haven't been to the chat before, or the stream, what we do is we like to sit around, play video games, and talk about the Unabomber.
I feel like
Oh, come now.
I feel like more and more, I just turned the stream into Warren's old stories.
Yeah.
I just sit and ramble.
Thanks for letting me sit on your lap while you tell them.
Not in front of this Cracker Barrel.
Is it a barrel full of crackers? I've never fully understood that.
I have no idea. Yeah.
Seems like a better way to just
Are
say
you usually
crackers.
able to remember the specials immediately after the server side stuff?
Never.
Yeah. I really don't pay attention.
No.
Unless, like, I'm listening for keywords like blowjob or something.
Yeah.
Like salmon blowjob.
Now, how often does that happen at a restaurant?
McDonald's all
We got our
the time.
specials. You can get a smoked salmon or a blowjob. What was that second one? Smoked salmon.
Ooh, that sounds good.
That sounds great. So I'd say this is perfect for the stream, Espionage Live, and I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, I flipped it. I thought it was going to be able to remember, and I guessed wrong. Oh, well.
If I have been guessing, it's probably better to be backwards anyway.
Yeah, that's true. People ask me about the room code. All you have to do is go to jackbox.live. It's not jackbox.tv. Jackbox.live is a special URL we use for when you don't need a room code. There's a live event happening, and anybody can join.
Jackbox Games just said you're perfect for the stream, Ryan. I don't
What? Oh, thanks, Jackbox Games. Whoever's on.
What is your preferred
place, Ada?
ratio?
Yeah, I think I know the answer here.
So what's new with you?
Me?
Yeah.
Let's see. Working on stuff, stuff that hopefully we can talk about maybe next month.
That'd be great.
Hoping to
That'd be great.
tell people what we're working on. First reveal for this year's games. Can't talk about it yet, but very, very fun. I'm very excited. Beyond that,
Are you playing any new games?
yeah, what have I been playing? I went back to play Fallout New Vegas. I finished that.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I'm actually playing another old game, Max Payne 3,
Okay.
which I played the first.
More pain.
Yeah, more pain, more gain.
Yeah.
Um,
It's really tough.
it's incredible.
His calf muscles are just gigantic in every shot.
It's honestly distracting, but he's an incredible specimen. No, I played the first two. I never played the third one. I got it on sale on Steam recently, very cheap.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I'll hook this up. And it's actually very fun. And it also is a shooter that really knows what you're there for. Like, I'm playing with a controller, and normally you'd have to I'm gonna carefully move my reticle over to what I want to shoot. But it's just like, oh, why don't you just hit this auto target button? Flip. And it's like, oh, okay, I'm just here to fuck around.
Yeah.
That's great. And so it's honestly been very, very fun.
It's kind of like the Batman games where I feel like where you are zipping around and doing that stuff. You don't really have to try that hard to escape a room. It's just hit R1 or whatever.
And he'll
it
be
is.
like, find the nearest.
Yep, it's just
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
Which is good because it would be annoying, I think, trying to always find the perfect spot to shoot
Right.
your grappling hook or whatever.
Well, there were some early Spider-Man games where you had to have a logical target for your web shooter,
Oh, really?
or you couldn't, shoot
Oh,
away.
That's right. Yeah.
And then later they were just like, just fudge it,
Is that the PS2 game?
PS1 was the first one.
PS1,
And
okay.
that one might have been a little more loosey-goosey, I forget, but yeah.
Spider-Man 2 was great. That was a fun game. It was just open world, and Manhattan. It was like one of the
Yeah,
first.
Spider-Man 2?
Yeah. It's like kind of in that era of like Grand Theft Auto, where it's
Yeah.
like, here's a map, just go nuts.
I loved that game.
Yeah.
That Bruce Campbell was the narrator, right? If I
I
remember
think
right.
so. Yeah, yeah.
Which is also great.
That was a game where we played it so much at that improv place, like between shows and stuff like that, like back in the green room, that when I actually went to New York, I kind of knew my way around because
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, so as Spider-Man, this is the way I would go.
Swing around.
I didn't know the street numbers, but like, oh, I'm by the Flatiron Building. Okay, well, Mysterio's right over here.
How often did you actually get into a street fight in real New York?
Oh, all the time.
Yeah, I thought so. Knowing you. You can see I just saw a message, but then I didn't read it. It scrolled by. Oh, Splatoon 2. Yeah. Yeah, I might get into Splatoon 2 eventually. I've heard good things. I didn't get really hooked by the first one. I didn't buy it. I just played a little bit of it on someone else's Switch.
Yeah.
Or someone else's. Oh, wait, I think that was a Wii game, right? Wii U. But I like the idea of it. I guess I'm not super into team shooters like that, but I feel like it's a good one. I might play it. Who's winning? Who's a cute cat? Is that Hato?
Tella Grovehorn, back to first. Someone's like, is there an end to this?
Is there an end to this?
No.
There is an end to it. But some people have already asked to play another round, so if people want to, we can. Oh, you're cheap quail? So who's winning right now? Join the squid kind, right? Well, it's a compelling argument. More mittens than gloves. It feels like a very Chicago-y, Northwesty thing to own more mittens. I don't personally. Well, they are. You can't do anything with them. Comfortable, I guess, but... Play Earwax next. Another game that never ends. I wouldn't be averse to playing another round if people want to. What do you think?
What?
80%? That's crazy.
Bullshit.
Out of 50 people?
Yeah, we can just keep playing. That's fine.
A cute cat. Who's a cute cat? Oh, here we go. A cute cat's our winner. Who was it? Well, we'll play another round while we determine who a cute cat is. So, what do people, just curious what people think. What do people think of the pre-written names that you get in this game? Obviously, that's because we don't want to, if we're in a big stadium environment, we can't vet everybody's names to not be horrible. So we want to give you some fun name that is something that we know isn't going to be terrible.
Exactly. Do I need to do anything or just?
Maybe hit enter or space. I thought it just auto-started. It might. I'll restart it. Try closing out and restarting.
Who's running the Jackbox account right now?
I do not know.
Is it me? Might be.
Yeah, probably. You know, I would believe it.
With me these days, you never know.
Price of Warrens these days.
Yeah, go back to Jackbox.live. Silly Bear 191. Woo.
Silly Bear. I didn't actually check who I was. Let's see.
You know what? I feel like with the tone of the Jackbox
Poor foul.
language right now, I'm going to guess Evan. That's who I'm going to say.
My money was on Evan or Ben. Those are my two guesses.
See, I don't think it's salty enough for Ben.
Okay, yeah. I can see that. Jolly Cattle. Legal Bass is pretty good.
No, I'm just an old country bass.
I'm just a
Joe, I've been hooked a few times and thrown in the boat.
Haven't we all?
I got a big mouth. That's enough of that joke.
Your Honor, objection. Too many puns. I'll see where he's going with this.
All right, I'm finished. God.
And that's a double joke on a case of my Finnish heritage.
Oh, God. I am Testy Taken 51.
I'm Poor Foul 841. There was somebody who... Oh, what was it? It was like... Cuckoo 7 or something. But because of the font, it looked like it was Cuck 007. I was like, that's so. If you've seen that, that's not what we meant.
Have you seen Pussy Galore around anywhere?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was wanting to have sex, but
I feel like we're not connecting. And
where's 006 these days?
sorry, Cuck 007. Ba-da, ba-da.
Oh God.
Anyway, that was not intentional. If Cuckoo comes up, make sure you're reading that correctly. All right, let's get serious this time. I'm gonna win.
Yeah, we still need to find Porn Challenge and.
Have we still not played that on stream? Oh well,
How often do you look at nutrition labels?
I clicked by mistake, so my answer is not correct. So are you playing any games?
No. I
No?
started to play Prey again for like 2 minutes, and then my son flipped the fuck out. So.
Because he was like, this game lacks substance.
It's like, you are having fun, and I will not allow it.
Spencer was just talking about Prey yesterday. He wanted to get into
Okay.
it, which
I
I
just
still haven't
wanted
played
to,
it.
Yeah. I should bring like some of my games in just let people borrow them for a while, because I'm not
Sure.
going to get to them. Yeah.
I'm weird about stuff. I'm weird about letting people borrow stuff.
Oh, yeah, I get that.
Not because I don't trust them, but because it's like it feels like I've put a burden on myself to get it back, even though it's not something I even care about.
Yeah.
It's just like, you know,
I'm gonna forget. Like,
Right,
if I loan
exactly.
them out, yeah.
But
I feel like I've been more into just like music and stuff lately, say games. Like that's been the void. I've been like buying albums and stuff. So like, especially when I work from home, like I just put on a lot of music and stuff
Sure.
like that. So
do you listen to music with lyrics when you work? Because I find that distracting sometimes.
music with lyrics. Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I can. It doesn't matter to me where it is. So yeah. As long as it's not like too ridiculously busy
Yeah.
or like frantic, like. 'Cause I do like Zydeco music, but I cannot listen to like Zydeco
Yeah,
if
that
I'm
makes
trying
sense.
to do something. I can't concentrate. It's just so like energetic. Yeah.
I listen to a lot of old jazz and big band when I work because
Oh,
it's
okay.
like upbeat and classy, but it's not too distracting.
Yeah, yeah.
I like it.
With this crowd, I'm gonna go low.
I thought, yeah, I guess pretty low. I guess in the 30s.
But yeah, that's been my thing. Like I'm just back into like vinyl and stuff like that. It's like I've always liked albums over CDs and stuff like that. So.
So you don't listen to like Spotify necessarily?
I do, but like some music just sounds better. Like if it's more like slow, it just sounds better coming off of like vinyl. But like I do listen to digital. It's just something about like unless you have a good speaker setup. Like I have a Sonos upstairs. And that's great
Yeah.
for like streaming. And all
I didn't know
that.
you were that much of like an audiophile. That's cool.
I'm so.
Yeah.
I'm nowhere near like say like Andy or Brian
Sure.
or somebody like that.
But they're insufferable.
Oh God. But they actually know like why things are good. So that like, and I have more like your average level.
I'm the same or less. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just more like I like the music I like. I don't necessarily gravitate one way or another. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, so.
Yeah. I'm pretty similar. But the other thing is, I find it very hard to get into new music. It's hard to find stuff I like.
Yeah. It's
So.
there's just well in this day and age there's a ton of stuff out there.
Yeah.
And it can be kind of intimidating because it's like if you want to like go in and listen to something, if you don't like say that one artist,
Right.
that may turn you off that whole line of music
Yeah.
or something like that. Yeah. So.
I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just saying I don't listen to a lot of the top 40 hits. Like
Yeah,
really.
I'm not so big into those. Like I know
So-
what's going on, but like here locally, I listen to 93 XRT, which
Okay.
is like they play everything. So not so much top 40, but like on the drive-in this morning, I think they played like Collective Soul, followed by an old Rolling Stones,
That's pretty
followed
alright. Yeah.
by I forgot what the last thing was when I got out of the car, but it was like the full like I think they covered like 3 decades and pretty quick. So.
Right.
But like right now, I really like Jason Isbell, who's kind of country, but like not actually what I would consider country. Like I feel like country is just pop.
Yeah, I like some more traditional, like older, like sort of Woody Guthrie-esque country.
It's
That's
pretty
kind of
good.
where I'm at with that. Although I later my mom was very into Garth Brooks when he was
really?
big,
Oh yeah.
and I was like, this is the worst. Later, I did develop sort of a appreciation for some of that. It's
fine,
fun,
yeah.
I think the best thing you can do as you get older is to become more tolerant rather than less.
Oh, absolutely.
To
Yeah,
just be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
whatever, if you like Garth Brooks, it's fun. Like, I'm not going to be a snob about it.
That's my thing. Is like I'll listen to about anything. It's just hopefully I get into it. So I really want to check out the Black Panther soundtrack. Like
I hear it's amazing.
Yeah,
It's Kendrick
yeah.
Lamar, right?
Yeah. But again, I want to like check out I'll probably check it out digitally, and if I decide I want to do like buy it, like whether it's
Right, you can always buy it.
download it or vinyl. I don't know if it'll be on vinyl.
There's a handful of bands that when they have a new album, I get the CD because I've always gotten the CD.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
I liked them from way back when.
totally.
Weird Al's still the big one, where it's like, I want a physical version of everything Weird Al does.
Yeah.
If I can get it. So.
That's cool. Yeah. I don't really do that with anybody
is
anymore,
cool.
but I used in the chat, throw out some bands you're listening to.
Yeah, what do you think I would like? Remember,
Yeah,
I like, I'm not going to actually tell you anything about myself. What music should I like?
Also, what should Ryan do with his hair?
Well, that's another question. I need a haircut. I'm trying to,
Should get them all cut.
well, that's...
Black Panther soundtrack's amazing. Yeah, I've only
Okay.
heard like snippets, and like it just automatically like just had me hooked. Yeah.
Okay,
I've
I'll
listened
listen.
to it once. And
Yeah, I'll
I
definitely
made it straight up purchase it. Listen to
Oh, I
it,
was
yeah.
pretty close.
No, it wasn't too bad.
I'll definitely listen to that.
I want to see that so bad too.
I know.
Like, don't know if I'm gonna make it out this weekend, but probably next week.
I always miss stuff in theaters. I'm going to try to go more. And I just got Movie Pass.
Oh,
and at
okay.
$10 a month, and you get to see unlimited movies.
That's great.
Yeah, so I should definitely do it.
Oh, this just occurred to me. I'm not going to be here next Thursday. I'm going to be in Arizona. So I feel like we should try to pick out who should co-host with you next week. We should put up like a poll in the chat and see who people want to watch.
All right. I mean, I think we should. The winner we should have on the stream. The loser we should just fire for Jeff.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I actually it's partly because Warren and I have been the ones that have just made the effort to do it regularly, but like I do feel bad that we're not having people on as much like other people.
We're just busy. is
Yeah,
what
I mean
we do,
everybody's
yeah.
busy but
Yeah, Stod, come on out.
Stod, if you were in town, I would have you on a heartbeat for sure.
69.
Nice. 69 on Hot Dog Town, if you know what I mean.
I know.
I don't know what I mean either. Don't worry.
No, I was going to say I don't care for that.
Oh, okay. I don't like you. That's the words I was looking for.
Oh, I wrote this.
Have you?
Yeah. Oh,
Eaten
yeah.
it?
Oh, yeah.
I've never eaten frog legs.
Where I'm from, they actually have frog farms. That's where they come from. So.
Specifically to make frog legs.
Yeah.
What do they do with
for
the rest
food.
of the frog?
They just wait for the legs to grow back. And
Now, wait a minute. Oh, okay.
people don't know, if you grab a frog by the legs, it will ditch them for escape.
But that, well, that's got to be difficult. But here's the thing. You're throwing away a lot of frog parts at that point, right?
There's really not a lot in them anyways.
Yeah.
They're all kind of like leg because they jump. But yeah,
Okay,
but
so
yeah,
it's-
you are probably wasting some. But
I would want to make like a frog crab patties, or crab, no, what am I thinking of? Those little like crab puff.
oh yeah,
Like
yeah,
a
yeah.
frog version of that or
Yeah.
something. Put some cream cheese in it.
Get the part that like balloons up, fill that full of cream cheese.
Right, blow it up with your mouth, put a bunch of cream cheese and then tie it off. We call it a Tennessee Warbler.
Who would eat animal legs? Well, they're pretty good.
Chicken legs are pretty
Chicken
good.
legs are good. And
Um,
frogs taste kind of like chicken.
so that's what I was going to ask, because I would assume just by looking at a frog that it's like kind of gelatiny.
Their legs are muscular, but the
Okay.
rest is probably bullshit. Yeah,
Okay.
So they're basically guts with legs. But yeah.
That's me too, though.
Oh, guts with legs.
Old guts with legs.
He charged up Hamburger Hill. We're like, oh no, we're all gonna die. But suddenly, Here came old Guts with legs.
He was given 3 purple hearts.
He's a big old pudgy guy with big, powerful legs. Boom, boom, boom. Look at the guts on those legs.
Get on. Anyway, that's me.
What did you say, Yuxi? I'd probably remain a mystery to you by not saying I'm needy. Oh, bigger gaming conventions? Yeah. If somebody wants to buy my airline ticket, I'll go to Scotland for a gaming convention. I think somebody from Sweden.
I would go to Scotland for sure.
Did you write any questions for the first? Yeah. These are. I feel like some of these may not have been in the main Guespionage.
I think a lot of them are adapted from the main one.
Okay.
I bet some of them might be new. Actually, I don't know the answer, actually. But yeah, the idea would be to probably write some more content if we use this version more.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff. I feel like after the fact, I was like, oh, I know some good material for Guespionage now. So.
I don't know if they're watching, but we have some Russian fans who love to try to rebuild all of our games. And I was, it's shady, but I was impressed that they did their own survey for their version of Guespionage.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I guess that is one of the more thorough ways we've been ripped off. So
that's the thing. That's the impressive part about it.
And they have a VK too, is what Yuxi says. Whoops.
Oh.
Steam is ready.
Hey, Steam's here. Do you want to play some Halos? Halos? That's not on Steam. Half-Life. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah. Well, somebody will be at PAX East
Yes.
in April. I think I requested not to go because I went last year, and I got snowed on like crazy.
Oh, yeah.
It's just not plus, like right now, it's like.
I'm sure I'll be at East or West, or I'm guessing I will. I don't know which. And then we'll probably do TwitchCon again, I imagine.
Yep.
That's always very fun. Be a good year.
I think I probably requested West. I've not been to West before.
Maybe we'll go together.
Yeah.
West was my top choice, too, because I haven't been. And then we'll just be palling around the whole time. Will Jackbox come to EGX Res? I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
If there are a lot of people there and there's space for us, we'll think about it. I wouldn't count it out, Yuxi. I mean, PAX hasn't one in Australia. I feel like they want to expand.
35. Wow.
We'll be at PAX Australia as well, but we never get to go to that one. That's
nope.
more of an Evan, Mike, and Allard situation.
Yeah, if you go to PAX East, make sure you stop by the stage and say hello. Somebody from the stream will be there, maybe Ben or somebody like that. Bother Ben. That's a good.
Yeah.
That's always a good policy. Just
if
bother
you see Ben, even in real life on the street, just bother him. I feel like this one puts a little bit too much personality in the answer choices.
Oh,
yeah, it's just how I talk.
Get over
That's
it,
my life.
fuck face.
It's like, well, wait a minute.
Jeez. And Greg's in first place. EGX is in London. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, if somebody wants to pay for my bar
I
tabs
would
in London,
absolutely
yeah.
love to go to London. I was just in London in October and loved it for the first time, and I would love to go back.
Great. Yeah, I've never been.
It's not ever a matter of us not wanting to go to places. We're a small company, and we have to decide what's worth airfare and hotel fare and all that stuff. But I mean, I certainly love to if we could.
Yeah, as we try not to go to a place just to be there. It's like we want a purpose for being there, and we want to make sure people are seeing us and all that. So.
Yeah. The return on investment aspect.
Yeah.
That was pretty close. I think. Wait. I don't know. Who's Lucky Ferret? M. Greg? Nice. Thanks, Yuxi. You are amazing as well.
What Canadian cons are there?
Good question.
Polite Con?
There's Maple Fest.
Mhm.
There's the Story Soiree.
The Martin Short impersonators convention.
You know, I went to Disney World and did Epcot and stuff, and there was the Canadian section of Epcot.
Uh-huh.
And there's a video about a 360-degree video about Canada hosted by Martin Short.
Oh,
And I was like,
that's
this
great.
is very on brand.
Oh, you're amazing, BC.
What's the point scheme? I think it works similar to the point scheme in regular Espionage, but I don't remember what that scheme is. You get more points the closer you are to the correct answer, obviously.
But going over doesn't.
And going over...
I'm-
Actually, you know, I think we might have changed it for this where going over is okay.
That's what I meant.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah.
I'm getting destroyed in this.
Lucky Ferret's killing it. I have never been on this top 10. Well done. Is that M. Greg?
Yeah, good job.
Congrats, sir. Or ma'am, I don't know. Or non-binary. Kobo got 6th place. Very nice time.
Tessie, I miss bothering on Twitch. Why are you not on Twitch?
She's on vacation. I still don't understand why that means that she's on Twitch, but I remembered it. All right. Well, we played that. You want to play something different?
Yeah, let's move on to something else. Steam says it's ready. What do you guys want to play? What do you guys want to play? We can play anything. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Probably more like 2, 3, and 4, though. Because anything in the first party pack we've made sequels of, or
Right. Also, those early ones aren't don't have many audience features.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. So what are you guys into? Monster Seeking Monster, bracketeering. Survive the Internet, Monster Seeking Monster.
I feel like I'm going to say no to bracketeering because of the flickering. I feel like that gets annoying.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like we've had some issues with it.
We had more issues with that than other games. Although I haven't been watching that carefully. I hope we're not seeing any flickering. I did leave the switcher off a long time and turn it back on. I think that helped it.
Okay. Well,
Um,
see some earwax. Enough about you. Survive the Internet. Is there anything you feel like playing?
I'd be between Monster Seeking Monster and Survive the Internet. I would probably lean Monster Seeking Monster because last time we played it, we had a crash.
That's right.
I don't know why, but we restarted this computer and hopefully it'll be better.
I may let you play.
Okay.
And then we'll let everybody else in. So.
Fair enough. Let's see. Warren, where should I put the code? Discord, Twitch, or YouTube first?
Let's say Discord, I guess.
All right. If you want to get into the game, you should jump in our Discord and see the room code. You'll be able to get in as an audience member no matter what. But if you want to be able to get in quickly and potentially be a player, you're going to want to jump in quickly and use our Discord. So there you go.
Full screen.
Discord with a promote. Are there plans for Quiplash 2 or future editions to move to independent releases? I don't think so, or there's no real plan. Quiplash XL was Quiplash was separate because it came out separately before we did.
Yeah, we did the Kickstarter.
A party pack between, and Quiplash XL was in the party pack with added content. We've kind of gone back and forth because we don't want people to feel like they're getting ripped off if they buy something separately and then it's in the pack, even with extra content. Although then we released Drawful 2 separately, and people were like, "Why isn't this in the party pack?" So it goes back and forth. But we'll,
that year everybody got a lot of games out of us because we did Drawful 2, then we did the Party Pack 3.
Yeah, all in 1 year.
Yeah.
Okay, go into Discord now. I just posted the Discord link, Dylan. Will you scroll up a second?
Yeah, the Snip 3, we're the actual ones. I'm Warren, I write. Ryan writes and directs and does all sorts of stuff. So
Thank you.
That's us, yeah. Thanks for loving our games. Yeah. Yeah, make sure you give us a follow. We don't do subs, so you pay for the games. So.
Yeah, this is just for free for people to enjoy.
I'm tempted. I hate to,
Nightingale was Lucky Ferret 3. Congrats, Nightingale.
Okay.
I didn't see that. Thank you. Congrats,
we
Nightingale.
talked about this. I wouldn't mind doing in the future some merch giveaways or something like that. But yeah.
I think that'd be really fun.
Yeah.
Right, here comes the code. Also, if is anybody in the chat who received one of our plushies from that giveaway? that we did on Black Friday last year. I don't know if you guys have gotten. I'd love to see people's pictures with their plushie.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. Love MSM. Do you have a solution for the text box not appearing? I'm not sure. I don't know if Big Bold Link is still in the chat. He would know.
I think we are aware of that and working on it.
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't know for sure, but I know of the thing you're talking about. We've seen some issues with iPhone 10 has some weird issues.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
All right. You can still get in the audience, but we're gonna head and start the game. Remember, the audience can. Oh wait. Do we have the audience turned on?
Audience is on. Yeah.
Okay.
I checked it.
Hello
And
and
extended.
welcome to
Thank you.
Monster Seeking Monster. I'm your
Remember, the
host,
audience can
Felicia
win, so
Stream
join the
Breeze.
audience.
You can call me-
Jackbox.tv.
Oh no, don't kill me. That's what all my friends call me. I'll be
That's pretty
hosting
good.
6 nights of ghoulish get-togethers where you'll try to convince other players to go out with you by sending them secret messages.
Never not been in the
Each
audience in
night,
Monster
you'll
Seeking
check with
Monster.
other players before
recommend
locking in the one
purchasing the
person you
Jackbox
wanna
Party
date
Pack
that
board.
night. If
Be
that
the
person
player
takes
every
you
time.
back, you go on a date and both earn a heart.
Love that
At the end of the game,
Octoputz,
the monster with the most hearts
cameo,
wins.
That's a
really
Or
great thing.
Something weird happens. Did I mention you're all secretly monsters? Check your devices now to see your secret powers.
All right,
and
look at your
help to
devices.
earn bonus hearts if you
Wanna
put
see
them to
mine?
good use. Oh, and you can date
Okay,
the
I've
audience,
never
which is
been that.
collectively
I think I
controlling
maybe
this
was
player
once.
by voting on everything they do. Let's all put ourselves out there emotionally in a way that will almost certainly come back to haunt us.
Do, 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 do.
Now, if anybody has any
Let's start by
strategies,
chatting
like
with
put them in
other
the chat
players and
too. I
trying
feel
to
like
set up
my
dates.
thing on the
You
first
can
night
only
is
send
like
4
just
messages
get a
each
date,
night.
but then like the second
So
night I
use
don't like
them
being
wisely.
revealed most of the time,
True.
unless it's one of those monsters that revealing doesn't really hurt. Like,
Yeah.
one of the monsters is Billy O'Brien. Billy O'Brien's in the stable of monsters, but he may not be in there. So
Sure.
just like there's an invisible person, may not be in here.
Oh, the audience's first message is automatically sent to everyone each night. And it shows up here on the screen, too. Isn't that fun?
Which one's my favorite to play? I mean, the zombie's good because it's powerful.
Yeah.
Vampire's fun. I like Invisible Person, honestly. That's fun too. But like, you kind of get picked out sometimes. Like,
Oh, small detail. Your secret messages might not be secret forever. So keep that in mind.
also, did anybody see the Valentine's Day cards we put out yesterday? I believe we tweeted them out, put them on Instagram.
Those are so cool.
Yeah, those were fun. If you're on Instagram, I think we're Jackbox Plays, Jackbox Games Plays, or something like that. So.
Yeah. Somebody is squatting on Jackbox Games.
Oh. People talking about room codes. I feel like I've seen fart. That's a good one.
20 seconds until any unsent messages are lost
Yeah, there was
forever.
no
Hurry up.
bracketeering one. Bracketeering was hard. Like I had a couple that like might have been funny, like, but the artist did a great job elevating
Now,
my
on your
stupid
device, pick the one
jokes
person
too.
you hope
So
you're going on a date with.
the ventriloquist public card, that was a good one. Yeah.
I haven't felt this nervous since I ate Cleveland.
It's a Jackbox people squat. No, it's not them. I think somebody just snatched it up before we got it. So
We thought it was, actually. We
Yeah.
checked around the office, like, who has this?
Okay, let's see who everyone tried to date.
All right.
If you don't get a date, don't worry. This is just the first
Don't
night.
do me wrong, Colbo.
yeah, if you just do Jackbox, you'll get Jack in the Box. If you do Jackbox
wow.
games, you'll get us.
Jesus.
5 of you? We have to fix that. Half of you have to go. Bye-bye. Okay, now then.
What's your favorite community movie you've seen before? Probably Naked Gun right now. I feel like I always cycle over with my favorite movie.
Naked Gun is your favorite movie? I mean, that's a good pick.
Probably. If it pops up, I'm gonna watch it. It was on the other day too, so.
There was somebody posted a Naked Gun video, I mean, you in the chat, or actually it was Police Squad,
Please go.
I think it's
yeah,
Andy.
Yeah.
and I.
Well,
that-
I posted one and then he had.
yeah, that's
multiple.
right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
And that just got me remembering like how so great those are. I need to go back. I bet. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of misogynist jokes that don't hold up.
Well,
but I bet
yeah,
in
yeah,
general
yeah.
those hold up pretty well and they're funny.
Man, we think we know how he did it. Oh, how he couldn't have done it. He has been for weeks. Weeks?
I don't
It's all
think I'll
weeks.
ever be that popular my entire life.
God,
So
that's
twice came in and you shot once. No, I shot twice. Oh, so you're changing your story. No, I guess I did shoot once. Oh. No, twice is the teller. Okay.
My favorite bit that I think it's only in the TV version of the first Naked Gun movie when he's at the docks and the guy's like, and he needs information and the guy's like, I don't know. He's like, maybe this will jog your memory.
I'm out of money. Can you spot me?
Right.
There you go. Oh, maybe this.
But the part that I love is at the end of it, which I think is the part that gets cut, is when he's like, thanks, Johnny, and how's your dad? He's like, actually, my dad passed away. Oh, I'm sorry, Johnny, I forgot. Maybe this will jog your memory. And he gives him money back. God, that's so stupid and funny.
Do the same for the highest ranking unrevealed
Oh,
monster.
man. Such a great. That whole era. I mean, Naked Gun 33 and a third is not very
Oh,
good.
by
but-
the way,
Yeah,
It's
it's the
got
weakest one.
moments.
2
Yeah.
might be my favorite, actually.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I haven't seen
It's
it for a
really
long time,
good.
but
Yeah.
I remember liking it. Robert Goulet, of course.
Yeah.
A guy in the wheelchair, like all those
God.
ridiculous jokes.
we all know how this works by now.
I feel like we talked about
Message
this
away.
at TwitchCon a couple years ago because I watched 2.5 on the plane, and if I had to compare the two, I feel like 2.5 has like a 5 to 7 minute stretch. That's good, but not great. And
Which one does?
2.5.
Okay.
And it's more like it's a carbon copy of the dinner scene where he confronts Robert Goulet and they do the tango and stuff like that.
Right.
And it's pretty much a copy of from the first one. And that's the only one that doesn't like fit with me, and that's the only thing that makes me downgrade a little bit.
I understand
you can
that.
also find the block button,
But
so you won't
yeah, it's
see
great
their
after
messages.
that. So. Swimming in raw sewage. I love it.
I love it.
Sponsored by Booty Call, yeah. A lot of bad jokes in there for the sponsoring, yeah. All right, Ryan's in first place. What's his strategy going to be?
Only 20 seconds left.
How much you into the In-Betweeners? This great movie. I've not seen that movie.
Haven't either.
These days, I kind of have to pick and choose. Oh, no, don't. Come on, there we go.
I don't know. I mean, I think that this is at least partially on our weird computer issues.
Yeah.
But MSM seems to trigger it.
Oh, sorry. Time's up. All right, it's time to pick dates again. So, did we learn any useful life lessons the first night?
So,
Let's see those dates.
I'm not super worried about getting revealed.
Okay.
If it happens, I'm going to try to hold on to that lead even if I get revealed.
Yeah, yeah.
In this particular monster I've got.
Yeah, you should be fine.
Yeah. I think that's Arnie, and I like that sound. Ah! All right, want a date? Yeah. I was trying to remember that quote from Django Unchained. You've had my curiosity.
Looks like
Now you've
someone
got
else
my.
wanted in
But I
on
did it
that
wrong. I'm
action.
pretty sure.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I
Yeah.
don't, yeah.
Betrayal is never good. That's true.
Looks like these players were hoping this date wouldn't work out.
But-oh.
Let's see what's what now. Oh, fun.
Here we
Things
go.
are happening.
Let's
Don't
see what
forget,
Ryan
at the end of each
has.
night from now on, the highest ranking secret monster will have their identity revealed. You're at the top. Let's take a peek at your monster identity.
It's me. It's me, Bill O'Brien.
Sad people love puppets. The ventriloquist puppet gets a
So
bonus
great.
heart every time they date someone that was
Someone mentioned
rejected
Penny
the night
Arcade.
before.
I feel like we need to like
If you need to read that
check back
again,
in
you
with,
can always see the monster power
Penny
rules for a
Arcade people, see if
revealed
they want to
player
like
by
come on
hitting
the
the
screen.
info
Yeah.
like that.
button
Talk
on
to
their
Kate.
chat screen.
Oh yeah,
If
totally.
she's come back.
I'd love to have any of those guys. Both virtually and also when we get our bigger streaming room finally. We're very close to it.
Yeah.
We're comparatively close to it. Like they're
Message
definitely almost done with that
time.
room over there. We can have more people in the studio.
Peter from Rift Tracks will possibly be joining us again
Yeah.
around March 1st, so we'll make sure we promote that ahead of time so you know what's going on. Yeah, once we get moved over to the new room, we'll probably do some bigger, better things.
If the audience has no messages
Right now,
waiting
too,
for
we're in
responses, they
game
send
development
their
mode,
messages to me,
so
and I show them to you.
we have precious few minutes. Doo-doo-doo. Luke's in the audience. You're in second place. You're going to get revealed if you're not careful. Show of hands in the chat. Who thinks Billy O'Brien and You Know Jack is funny? Do you?
We were having this conversation today.
Who likes Billy O'Brien? Who does not like Billy O'Brien? Just say, like, yes or no, real quick. The more people, the better. I'd really like to know. I think it's great. I'm biased. Half raises hands. Yeah, there's a hand.
20 seconds and counting.
I don't know who Billy O'Brien is. If you play the last You Know Jack, or any of the You Know Jacks for the last few years, he's Cookie's ventriloquist puppet, and he can't say MBs or Ps because they come out as NDs or Ts.
Yeah.
So we end up writing a bunch of really stupid things for Tom to say.
Time's up. Once again, it's
I was
time to
looking
pick your
for a
date.
puppet emoji and I did not find it.
If I had real human emotions, I'd really be feeling them right now.
I'm trying to think of the worst thing I made Tom say as Billy
It's
O'Brien.
date
You just try to find words that have a lot of MBs and Ps in it,
Mhm.
and just try to get him tongue twisted.
They're always funny.
Wait. Looks like
Uh-oh.
someone had the same idea.
Sorry, Blitz.
Let's see what happens.
I went for the pizza.
It's not good news for you, sorry. That player was rejected last night. Bonus heart for the puppet.
Hmm.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
Uh-oh.
If no one
Uh-oh.
messages the audience can't date anyone.
Poor
Think about that. See, audience, you set up a bad precedent. I mean, not really.
Hey!
All right.
I'd be more than happy.
I would be more than happy, sir.
Confirmed.
This sexual liaison will be pleasant for both of us.
Let's see if that changed any of the standings. Well, well, well.
Uh-oh.
Some stuff definitely happened there.
What do we got? What do we got? Oh, no, not
You're
that monster.
the highest unrevealed player, so let's see it.
Glitch monster.
Serial killer.
The serial killer steals 2 hearts from a player the second time they date each other.
Okay.
From my experience, it's safe to date a serial killer at least once.
All right. We've learned our lesson with Selenius.
Slaney is a crap. Well, there goes my plan.
Hey, you're in second place at least. Anyone who hasn't dated Selenius once is safe.
I get matching tattoos of milk.
I do not know what's causing that.
Bye, William Allison. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye. Good to see you.
Man, what's going on there?
can't imagine what that.
Just 20
Is
more
about.
seconds.
Are we? We should. I guess we should check if this is on production or not. I wonder if that's the problem.
Oh, gotcha.
If it's on the test server, maybe that's the problem.
Oh, sorry. Time's up.
Sorry.
All right, it's time to pick dates again. This part really gets the goo rushing through my veins. Time to see the dates.
Oh, this is getting exciting.
Wait. A later
Uh-oh.
suitor approaches. Let's see how this works out.
Already a pretty good offer.
Hey!
Oh.
That's kind of awkward for you, huh?
It always looks like the blood is coming from the other person, and it's pretty great. Mega Knight, I'm sorry, you got me right at the very end. I'd already been talking to other people.
Sorry.
Don't go yet. There's more.
Not me.
Not me. Yay!
That player was rejected last night. Bonus heart for the puppet.
Nice.
But also, I dated you for love, not just that. You know, that almost worked as a conversation. Well, the last part kind of ruined
Yeah, messed that way up.
it. I'm happy for both of you, for all 30 of you.
Let's see if any of that changed the social pecking order.
All right.
Well,
Uh-oh,
some
audience.
Audience,
See what's going
I
on
wonder what
here.
you are.
Let's see what you are.
Mommy.
Mummy, huh?
Everyone the mummy dates becomes cursed. Then, so do the players they date. At the end of the game, mummies steal half a heart from every cursed player. But if everyone has been cursed, then the curse is lifted and no hearts are stolen.
So we all have to make sure we date the mummy if we don't want to
Right.
get this thing. So everybody has to date the audience now, which might actually help the audience win. Come to think of it.
Ooh, full moon fever. Message time.
It's a full moon. Do we have a werewolf or a pod person or a body swapper? That's what it's called.
Yeah. Please use the brand. Stay on brand.
Mingustine Gaming, the audience love Jackbox Party Pack. Oh, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we do this every Thursday, 3:30.
Bless you.
Thank you. What else is going on with you guys out there in the chat? I feel like you're awfully quiet today. Give me something to talk about. I'll take a question. Talk about yourself. What's something interesting someone's got going on right now? Good or bad? If it's bad, we'll try to talk you through it. Where can I donate to you, Ryan? And I'm excited for your next meeting.
20-second warning.
Where can you donate to me? No place, but you can buy some Jackbox games. That'll help me.
Yeah. You see you doing homework. What are you doing homework for? What class are you in right now?
Okay, time's up. Once again, it's time to pick your date.
What's your
If
favorite
my heart
Sonic
could
game?
still
Mine is
beat, it
Unleashed.
would be skipping a few right
I've
now.
played very few Sonic games, so I'll say Unleashed as well.
Yeah, I have to say Unleashed personally. No, I don't know. I don't like Sonic. I
Yeah.
never have liked
Okay,
Sonic.
let's see.
It's not my style.
I do want to ask something, but I feel like it'll be a bit, not rude, but kind of uncalled for.
I would say go for
Yeah,
it.
go for it.
I'll tell you if it's rude. I wouldn't tell anyone to go for it. I'm telling Yuxi specifically to go for it because I
That's
trust
true.
her.
It's art, not as fun as it
that
sounds.
doesn't
Art
make
is-
any
I get
sense
that.
to me.
Cool kid. I got too much on my hands.
Blood, I assume.
Yeah. Oh. Sonic Forces from Richard Fernandez.
Yay! Sorry, Mega Knight. I know I kind of led you on there.
That player was rejected last night. Bonus heart for the puppet.
Cut it.
And this means rejection for our extra lonely heart over there.
I felt bad about that one. I even tried to. Yeah. No, I can't dress it up. I was a dick on that one.
Blood. Oh, gotcha. I get you now.
Stay right there. There's more.
Oh.
I feel like that's like the third reference of drawing like French people.
That's the really only thing Titanic actually gave the culture.
That's true.
Is that phrase.
Let's see what's what now. Definitely saw some movement in there.
Blitz Arctic. You're not getting away with this
Okay,
shit.
Let's see your
Well.
secrets.
You thought you could hide, man.
Yep. Played that
On a
game
full
pretty
moon,
well. I
the
mean,
body swapper
didn't get
swaps
revealed until the
hearts,
very
all
end.
Not
with
bad.
the
Got the
person who
third, which isn't
successfully
terrible.
date. That's
My
quite a
hearing's
power.
terrible. I thought it said Monster Hunter for a second. I was like,
Oh.
what? But then it said Body
Yeah,
Swapper.
Zombie. My favorite one.
That's a great one.
It's our last night together. Make it count. And you get 2 hearts for dating tonight instead of 1 because it's such a special night. Oh, and what a perfect night for a full moon. This should be interesting.
Yeah, but somebody mentioned donating. We don't do like
Get the
subs or
messaging.
anything here. Give us a follow. Just
Yeah. Follow the channel. Follow us on YouTube or Twitch. And if you really want to help out, buy some of Jackbox's games.
Yep.
Again, sometimes people don't know. We are the official Jackbox Games
Yep.
streaming channel.
That's
I know
right.
it looks like we're just 2 idiots in a room, which is true.
Both can be true.
Yeah.
Saying everybody date the audience. Well, only the right person should date the audience, I guess. So. I don't think there's an invisible person in this.
In this particular game,
Yeah.
you're probably right.
Let's make some trouble. 'Cause you know now all the points are double. Tonight's the night, baby.
Yep, Ryan left and Warren Ryder are members of the dev team. I'm Warren. And
I'm Ryan.
And I'm Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know that we really have what you would call a dev team here. It's just us, like Jackbox Games. Like, there's not like a separate wing of people who don't develop the games.
20
Like,
seconds.
everybody's got
Yeah.
their fingers in this. So
We're working on hiring like this year for like a marketing person, for
That's true,
example.
that's
But
true. But as of right
and
now,
we have QA, but QA is dev basically.
yeah.
But yeah, we all work 28 people, 25 people.
Right there,
we
yeah.
all do everything.
Oh, sorry. Time's up. All right, it's time to pick dates again. The excitement is almost bringing me back to life.
All right. Putting the phone down just to enjoy the last bit.
But yeah, if you're just joining us,
Hey, I know. It's
Ryan
hard to
writes
choose,
and
but if
directs.
you
I
don't
write
pick anyone,
games.
let's see the
yeah.
dates.
Mm-hmm. We're working on cool stuff this year, and
Yeah.
cool thing about the stream, if you haven't been on it before, is we show stuff early sometimes. So if you want to see what Jackbox is working on,
Yeah, now's
here
a good
first.
time to start following because in the next few months we'll have
Stick
announcements.
around. There's
You can
another one for
play
you.
Early versions of like new games and stuff like that.
yeah. If you want to see, go back and look at some of our old videos when Fibbage 3 was super broken. You can
Yeah.
see
No
that we
response,
showed it
no
then.
date.
Yep.
It's not over yet.
So you want to be following so you know when we go. But Thursdays 3:30 to 5ish. Right there. What
Central
time
time.
is it?
Glad that
It's actually
finally ended.
close to 5. Holy cow.
A
Yeah.
full moon date for the body swapper means you two are
I
swapping
have to
hearts.
work tonight too. Sucks.
Do you really?
Yeah, I got a pitch in the morning, so I just.
Oh, good.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm excited for that one.
We know
Yeah, I
this
think it'll be
ends
okay.
badly.
Yeah.
It's just I just want to be thorough, so and I gotta do it early, so I gotta like get up and out the
Stay
door.
right
so-
there.
Yeah.
There's more.
so,
That's gonna be fun. I hope that goes well. I'm sure it will.
yeah, I think so. It's looking all right.
Yeah.
So for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, we pitch games.
You're pitching a
Yeah,
game
yeah,
of
yeah.
Major League Baseball.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I gotta loosen up my arm. I just got a whole shitload of steroids in, and they say you shouldn't do them all in one night. but
Yeah.
you know what? You only live once.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you do that with steroids.
Uh,
See if Meg and I.
but I have a
Hey.
game idea, and I'm pitching it to the
So
people
many
who
messages.
put games in the game pack.
The federal
so,
government.
yeah,
That player was rejected last night. Bonus heart for the puppet.
I think I locked in the win, but who knows? There might be some secret stuff that's about to happen.
Let's see the almost final standings.
How did Yuxi leave?
One last thing. It's time
you
for
leave?
the after party. Time to reveal any
happened?
remaining hidden monster
Uh,
numbers. Time for
Well,
another
Yuxi was going to ask us a
reveal.
question, and then
Oh yeah, that's
I
true.
haven't heard.
The
Yeah.
mother receives a bonus heart
didn't see a
every night
question.
their child does not get a date.
That's your mom.
Who's my mom? Oh God, no. Oh wait, who was my mom?
I'm not sure. Who was
Everyone
it?
the vampire dates becomes a vampire, and then so do the people they date. At the end, this vampire receives half a bonus heart for every vampire in
Meg
the
and I
game.
may have some points coming. I don't think it'll be quite enough. Ooh, wait a minute.
Everyone who dates an unrevealed leprechaun gets 2
this could
fake
change
hearts.
things.
When the
Oh,
leprechaun
okay.
is revealed, that's right now, all the fake hearts disappear.
I
At
think
this moment,
I'm still
leprechauns get
doing
1
okay.
bonus heart for every player that
I've
drops
never
in the
played as a
rankings.
leprechaun either.
I have. I'm not great at it.
Oh, you lost 2 hearts.
Oh
man.
no. I forgot I
Several
dated
players
Colbo.
dropped in the rankings.
Oh,
Good
you know
job.
that might. I don't know. Well, it might not be enough. Let's see.
Ooh.
At the end of the game, the monster hunter gets a bonus heart for every time they date the monster type they've secretly been told to hunt. Time to tally up
I'm
any
doing pretty good.
after-party bonus hearts. Let's see how many of you were turned into vampires.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Sorry, dude.
That's all right. I wanted it. I want to be a creature of the night.
Who was the monster hunter hunting this whole time? The mother, who they dated once.
It's kind of a weird thing. You're out to kill someone's mom.
Yeah. Yeah. Which
Time to
which
see
monster
who
is
is
ravaging the
the
countryside?
mummy
Oh, it's
first.
Ryan's
The
mom.
mummy steals half a heart from all the cursed players unless they can break the curse by spreading it to everyone.
Pretty sure I dated my mom
Sorry,
twice.
Mummy, they broke the curse.
Oh, broke the
Uh-oh,
curse.
mummy's curse. How does that affect
Sorry,
the final
Mummy.
standing?
Nicely done. Yeah.
This might be the first game of Monster Seeking Monster I've won on this stream.
Yeah, you may be right.
It's really fun, guys.
That was a good game. That was a good game.
Hey, yeah, and almost every night I dated someone that helped my power, which was just lucky mostly, but yeah, sorry, Aaron. Aaron, you
Oh.
could have done better if you didn't date me personally. But you know, we live and we learn.
Colbo, trick 3 players. Nicely done.
I feel like there's something else I was gonna say, but yeah, like everything you said, we'll be potentially showing stuff early on the stream, so it's good to join. Okay, well, we don't have time for another game, really.
No.
You have to go 5.
Yeah.
And you have work to do. But we could do one of our classic end of stream goodbyes.
Yeah. I think
Doesn't
I
have to
know what
be
you're talking-
doesn't have to be the one we always do, but we could do whatever
not?
whatever floats your boat.
I'm trying to
Oh
think
yeah,
of-
well, let's look at fan art real quick.
Yeah.
If you draw any Jackbox fan art for Jackbox games, like characters from the games or anything like that, and put it on Twitter, hashtag it JackboxStream, and we will look at it on the stream. We try to wait till we have a good
Ooh.
amount.
There's a good one.
Oh, nice. Oh, drawn by
Right.
Selenius, posted by Stod. I have no clue what's happening here, but I
It's
like it.
spaghetti.
No, I get that much. That's great. That's great. Oh, I like that.
Faking it movie poster. Yeah.
In theaters. Thriller elements. Yeah, I would agree with that.
Nicely done.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, Matt.
From Yuxi. Oh wow.
What's those out?
I bring you my Isaiah
Party Boy 7.
7.
Nice.
This is Party Boy 7.
Party Boy 7, the tutorial guy from, you know.
Please like and subscribe.
Yeah.
This is Lemon. Oh, this is
Oh,
Ben.
Ben.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good Ben. Wait, do the one with the crazy background, the next one. Yeah, that's Ben, all right. Nice.
Did we look at these? I think we looked at these last week. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah, nicely done. Nicely done. All right. I want to hide the screen.
Well done, guys. You see, it is always your job to remind us. I don't know if you think that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's a true thing.
So they just showed like I don't know why I typed it in.
I was just looking at the fourth one there.
What? Oh, geez.
Oh, actually, I've seen that one. That's actually that's a funny one. I forgot about that. Okay, but yes, sorry, go on.
I'm in YouTube, and there's a trailer at the top for Black Panther, and I almost said, let's just watch the bootleg of Black Panther on here.
Let's watch all of the stolen version of Black Panther.
And it reminded me, I won't take too long, but I was doing like weird stand-up stuff in St. Louis a long time ago when the first Transformers, maybe the second Transformers came out. And I didn't really do stand-up, but I had friends who were comedians who I would just kind of like show up and do really dumb crap with. And one thing I did is I made, it may be online, I should look for it, I made like a weird cutout animation of Transformers, and I went to the stand-up show and I told people that I was related to somebody in Paramount or whoever makes Transformers, and I had a bootleg copy, and then after the stand-ups were done, because it's in like a weird like little venue, I was like, we're just gonna watch it. I have it, and people got really excited, and they watched my version of Transformers, which was a lot of just Optimus Prime shitting on people.
You need to get that.
People were so mad.
Of course they were. That's amazing. That was your foray into Andy Kaufman-esque.
Pretty much, but I'm not like. There's nothing.
You mean that?
Oh yeah, like clever or avant-garde. It's more just me being an
And
idiot.
yeah.
It's like, oh, it's just a minute of a cartoon. Optimus Prime. All right, so let me stop this, and we'll say our goodbyes here.
Okay. Oh, you want to just go full screen on this as we say our goodbyes?
I think so.
Okay,
right?
great. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Thanks for joining us once again. We'll be back next Thursday. We never did decide on who was going to host. I saw a vote for Evan. We should do it through Twitter. Go to our Twitter page and just start tweeting at Jackbox who you want to be host.
We're not going to even put up a poll. Just start harassing Spencer,
exactly.
who's probably running our Twitter account.
Everybody go to @SpencerHam.
Yeah, in fact, don't even go through
directly.
Oh, he's going to love that. Well, if you go to @SpencerHam, you have to suggest that Spencer hosts.
Do you?
No, I guess not.
So make recommendations to Spencer who you want to see next week. So, all right. So thanks everyone for joining us yet again. Yeah, we had a great time. This is a fun stream.
Yeah, thanks guys. This is really fun.
So we'll leave you with probably the greatest thing mankind has ever
or will ever
come up with. So.
All right.
All right.
Bye guys. Have a good week.
He's got a rat face, don't he? Big ugly snout and whiskers. No, you tell me, how many rat faces could there possibly be?
By the time that press conference rolls around, I tell you, we'll get his hair cut, get him some help with his public speaking, he'll be great.
He's gonna need more than a haircut and elocution lessons for crying out loud.
All you gotta do is like get a nose job, get your ears fixed, get your teeth fixed, shave some of that hair off your hands, and just be yourself.
This little plan here is gonna take me all the way to the top.
Is he really a rat?
Hey, look, that boy is no phony.
I go out, try to get girls for us. You know how hard it is trying to get a date for you?
I tell you, the rat thing aside, he is a good dancer.
You can do anything you want.
He's an animal, right?
Creepy. You got to see what he looks like. People are gonna go nuts. He's gonna make me a fortune. It's like magic.
Those whiskers, they're a part of you, Eugene. Part of who you are.
Yuki, ugly.
Well, of course you're ugly. Nobody said you weren't. But hey, maybe you got soul too.
But he's very special!
Rat Boy, it's so hard to be different.